Yeah, and sometimes the term man's best friend is no exaggeration.
For many people, pets are like family members, even when it comes time to say goodbye. News 4's George Rickard has been taking a look at end-of-life options for pet owners. George?
That's right. Many people automatically take their pet to a vet when it dies, but many of the vets end up bringing the pet to one of the two places you're about to see to be cremated. And those places want you to know that they offer many options, including burial and funerals.
The pets are so much closer to the owners than they used to be. They've moved into the house, they've moved into the bedroom. They've been such a companion to many people.
Edward Jordan has seen his pet burial business boom, especially in the past 30 years. His Pine Rest Pet Cemetery in West Seneca is now the final resting place for 20,000 pets. Everything from a skunk to a gorilla. They are pets whose owners thought of them more as family.
All kinds of different stories, like the one fellow that he admitted, I'm a drunk. And my dog saved me. They had a malfunction with a gas line. The house getting full of fumes, and a dog kept biting him in his ankle, pulling him out. When he brought the dog out, he says, I won't touch a drop of liquor until the dog is buried and paid for.
And it's not just pets. People are buried here too, like this woman who wanted to be buried with her favorite horse.
And the horse died first, and she wanted to be buried with the horse, so she's riding that horse for eternity. And right next door is her husband with his favorite cat.
Just south of Pine Rest is Pet Heaven in Orchard Park, where a couple times almost every day a pet funeral is held. Joe Wales brushes the deceased pet and puts it in a sleeping position for viewing.
They usually bring family, friends, close people. We have an occasion where there's clergy in here.
Grieving pet owners have the option of watching through a window as the animal is placed in the oven for cremation, but most don't choose that option.
It may seem really weird and really gross, but it's really not. It's a way for people to keep their pet with them forever, because people are so close to their pets nowadays, and they're not pets. They're family members with fur.
Pet Heaven and Pine Rest also both offer grief counseling.
They're embarrassed that they're grieving so much over their bird. And we're there to comfort them, and they know that, okay, I'm not wacky. They'll say, I feel so guilty because I'm taking this harder than when my mother died last year. That's totally normal, but most people just don't vocalize that.
Another option nowadays is home euthanasia, where a vet will come to your home and put your pet to sleep in the privacy of your home, if you prefer that over going to the vet and going through all that.
But a lot of people think that you have to go through a vet if you have a pet who's died.
You only need to for the euthanasia, but if your pet dies at home on its own, you can bring it to one of these places and have it cremated and go home with the ashes in an urn for about $100, which is less than you'd pay in most cases.
That is less.
For the vet.